Episode 77. Hello everyone and welcome to Wolff&Schafe podcast. My name is Magdalena and this is my little kitty co-host, the Marat. Hello. Can you see him? Oh, maybe a little bit. We have a Monday today, December 11th, 2017. The weather is dreadful. We had a lovely snowy days. But since yesterday it's raining and turning everything into a very dangerous surfaces. So if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. If you're a new viewer, this is a podcast about knitting, spinning, hand dyeing yarn, sometimes embroidery, sometimes sewing. It depends what inspiration hits me. And I'm originally from Poland, but I live here in Switzerland, a little town of Adliswil near Zurich. And I'm here with my husband Gleb and our 3-year-old, soon 4-year-old actually. In February he will turn 4, son Stasio. So thank you so much for deciding to spend some time with me. I hope you will enjoy. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry under my full name, which is Magdalena Wolff with double F. My show notes always appear here in the down bar below. Helpful links can be found in the video description here on YouTube. I also wanted to say that I am accepting custom orders till December 18th, so there is still some time. If there is any colorway of mine that you like and you would like to have it, you can and it's not in my Etsy shop, you can go to my homepage, which is www.wolffiowce.com, and look at the yarn bases. You can also look at the regular colorways there, and if there's anything you'd like, just write me a message and I will see if I can make it happen. So feel free to ask. Let's start with knitting because I have a finished object to show you. Yay! Look at that! Look at that! Ooh. So, it can be worn in various ways. For example, if it's very cold, you could even do this, I suppose. But my idea is basically to fold it like this and have 2 warm layers around your neck and a part of your torso. This is Raporoche by Robin Weldon. And she designed this pattern from my yarn, Wolff&Schafe Romulus, and I knitted it also from the same yarn, just in different colors. And this is Night Violet, and I fell in love with this colorway. Really, it's basically a gray with purple hints here and there, overtones, and this one is I called it simply Celadon because that's what I think about when I see it. And this is how much yarn I have left. Curiously, I have more of this color left. Maybe it has something to do with the decreasing. But let me show you now how it looks not on person. So it has this interesting diagonal shape here, shaping. You start with more stitches at the bottom, and so you can have, this color here, and then you decrease a bit and you get this squishy goodness. And I used 5mm needles, which is US size 8, I believe. This is Aran weight yarn, so it makes sense. And yeah, what else? It's very squishy, it's very soft, very warm, and it will be a Christmas present for my husband, and I hope he enjoys it. I used circular needles, not even magic loop. I had this 50 centimeters cable, so I just knitted in the round, and it was okay. What's cool about the pattern, it tells you how to calculate your stitches for different yarn weights, or even maybe even gives you numbers for iron and decay, and the rest you can calculate yourself. It's very adaptable apparently. But yeah, I knitted this from thick yarn and it went really fast, so it was cool. There was one moment that I felt lost because well, I didn't know why things did not fit. It was at the beginning, I was just somewhere here, and I was like, something's not right, and then I unraveled until I found out that I knitted two rounds with the same colorway, and I was supposed to alternate between them. Every round is with, of course, the different yarn. So I was like, I don't know, my brain turned itself off, and I was like, and something's not right. But yeah, I'm really curious what Gleb will say to this. I could have made it even even taller, even longer, because I had some yarn left, but I did not want to, because it's for Gleb and he would prefer it to be not too big. So yeah, maybe I should make something for myself too. I don't know. But I think it's cool. It's really cool. So this is my finished object, and then, you know, my husband is getting so much love these days. These are socks for him. And I'm knitting in so sorry, a bit distracted. So I'm planning for contrasting heels, toes and cuffs, and this is my hand-dyed yarn Wolff&Schafe paw, which is my sock base, 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, in the Soul Society colorway. So it's this cool shade of blue with some specks of brown and black, and these are and I lost the tag, I cannot show you the tag, but this is yarn by a Polish dyer, and the brand is called Fibero, and the colorway is called, if I'm not wrong, it's burzowe chmury, which means storm clouds, and it fits so well. Look how you can even see the clouds on the socks, can't you? Actually, the camera is showing them much more grayish than green bluish grayish that they are, but yeah, I think it's pretty, and I think they will make great socks for Gleb. And actually, when I started knitting him socks, he was like, I don't really need them, you don't have to make them for me, and I was like, But then he started wearing them. Okay, after the first failure, I knitted him a pair of socks that were basically too tight for him to wear comfortably. But yeah, after the next pair I made for him, he fell in love. So now he has two pairs, and he just loves them. He says, when I get up in the morning, they are the best thing ever. It's like, So yeah, his birthday is in January 16th. So it's pretty cruel that his birthday is so soon after Christmas. I have to think about 2 presents at a time. But yeah, this is where I am. I'm usually, as usual, knitting 2 at a time socks on Chaogu needles with long cable, and these are 2.5 millimeter needles, my go-to needle size for socks. It's US size 1.5. And what else? Oh yeah, I had a funny story with this because I have no idea how this happened. Maybe this happened when I was joining the yarn, this yarn, and I didn't realize it for a long time. But these 2 strands mysteriously got, like, not simply tangled, they were like in a knot. I could move the knot to unravel the yarn, but it was really irritating. So what I did, because it was impossible to unravel this knot without cutting the yarn, or what the solution I came up with was to remove one sock to a different pair of needles and then unravel and then put it back. So that's what I did, and yay, safe. And yeah, I need a sip of tea. Yeah, the snowmen were really fitting till Saturday, and now it's okay. On the mountains we still have some a layer of snow, but downstairs, And it's really not fun that we got rain after the snow, because it's, as I said at the beginning of the episode, it's like, phew! Not very safe, and I'm going somewhere by bus today, so fingers crossed everything goes okay. So yeah, this is the project I'm working on right now. I have the cardboard cut out of Gleb's foot, so I can easily measure. And yeah, there will be, of course, a fish lips kiss heel. As usual, here I cast with Judy's Magical Cast On. I always mix it with Jenny, but yeah, Judy's Magical Cast On. And yeah, and I think I will go for the either 1x1 or 2x2 not twisted rib, because recently I prefer it. So yeah, my next project is this baby. It's crochet, actually. So look, I have this much. Whee! It's been so much fun, you guys. It's just when I'm so tired in the evening, it's just woo, 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 woo. And also I think it's a good thing. Yeah, still not woven in those ends. So yeah, I'm here at the moment. Wait a minute, where am I? Here, I'm here. So I really like how they look together, those colors, and I'm repeating the yarns that I have, but some I exchange for others. So it's a blue/teal, like the main tone of it is bluish tealish. But there are some other spots of bright color, like this one. Yeah, I used this yarn to knit my Patronus shawl. And I'm using 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Simple metal crochet hook. And almost all of the yarns that I'm using for this are fingering weight. And I'm actually I'm meeting my Warsaw knitter friends, hopefully. We did not set a date yet, but I'm going to Poland for a Christmas/New Year break. and I hope to meet them. And I suggested that maybe, because some of them are also making blankies, scrap blankies, so I thought I would share some of my leftovers, because I have this huge bag and I could just, you know, make some room there. And I prepared some tiny like cakes of the fingering weight yarns that I had, and I will be feeling like yarn Santa, because I will be coming around Christmas with those gifts. It's very exciting. And yeah, so this is my blanket, and this is it for my projects this week. However, I wanted to tell you about the project that I'm planning to start, and I have dyed yarn for it already, and yup, it's Night Violet, just like this. I will actually have some backup in this yarn if I run out of yarn. So I dyed 5 skeins of Wolff&Schafe Romulus in this colorway. So yeah, I have 2 cakes and 3 skeins in hanks. So my idea is to knit myself another pullover, Aran weight pullover, and again it would be based on the flax pattern by Tinkan Knits, which is a very cool adaptable pattern, and it's a free pattern, so you can check it out. So I was thinking that it's time for me to knit finally something grey for myself, because I avoid grey in general in clothes, but I thought if it were with some purple, then maybe it wouldn't be too bad. And my idea is to do instead of ribbing at the collar, to do some simple cables, and the same for the sleeves. And maybe there's this garter stitch panel on the sleeves, like here. Maybe I could do like a cable, also like a simple one cable going down here and joining here. Might be cool. So this is my idea. I don't know if I start it before I go away for Christmas, because carrying all that yarn with me to Poland might not be too much fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I already know my gauge in this yarn, because I knitted the willow, the flax in the willow colorway, Wolff&Schafe willow. So some of you might remember this project. So yeah, looking forward to that, because now that it got colder, I'm wearing it all the time. So yeah, it will soon be in shreds, used up. Yeah, and that's for crafting this week. If you're interested in my life in general, please stick around. So we went, not last weekend, the week before, to buy a Christmas tree, because we, well, when we got married with Gleb, we did buy Christmas tree, but it was a really small thing, and with already with decorations on it, you know, and of course synthetic, and we just used it for a couple of days, simply because then I would go to my parents' place for Christmas and they would have the real tree, because my parents always have a live tree. So it was never really tempting. And in my family, well, in Poland in general, we don't decorate Christmas trees too early. And in my family, it's like on Christmas Eve or day before Christmas Eve. And then the custom is that it should stay till January the 6th. So yeah, there was no point. But now we have this little guy who started going to kindergarten, and he saw Christmas trees there, and he requested a Christmas tree. So I was like, well, yeah, here people decorate them much earlier. Maybe I could have my fun as well and just decorate it now and have fun, and then enjoy my parents' Christmas tree in Poland. So we went, and it was like, yeah, the beginning of December, like the 3rd of December or something like that. And we were sure that in the mall closest to us, it's a really big place. Well, quite big place. It's Zurich, so you know, there are no really huge places here. Zurich in itself is quite small. But yeah, we expected to find those synthetic plastic Christmas trees there, because they had all types of Christmas decorations, you know, those chains and Christmas lights and everything, but no trees. We thought we could buy something, but then it turned out it's only for exposition, and they told us, oh yeah, you have to go here, here and there, and it took us like well, it was not in the center of Zurich, we had to go to the center of Zurich and then some. So we were a bit surprised at that, but yeah, then we entered and we saw, there are some trees on sale here, but they are either huge, like a meter and 180 centimeters. It's like a really tall, not a really tall, a tall guy height. And we wanted something smaller for our apartment, more like our son height, like 120 centimeters. But it turned out that there were either those huge trees or trees already with snow on them. And I really wanted just, you know, a basic thing that I could work around. So I was like, oh my god, the Swiss people, they already bought everything and in advance, because they do everything in advance really, really early. And it's like, oh no! But then we tried and went to the gardening section, and they had like real trees there, but also those fake ones that we wanted. And whew, I was so relieved, because it was a long day and we went to that far away mall for it, so it was like, and Stasia was already cranky, so you know, it was like and then it turned out that I bought too many decorations, because I'm used to bigger trees. And so yeah, we had some left, but yeah, I believe I will put something at the opening of the episode for you to see my tree. Most of the decorations are plastic, because yeah, they are so much cheaper. Like these decorations here in Switzerland were so expensive. And we have a kid at home, so it's probably better not to have glass decorations, but I am, yeah, again, I'm very, very used to those breakable, beautiful, beautiful glass decorations, so it was a bit meh. But I bought those two birdies at the top are more fancy, and they are hand-painted in Czech Republic, which is cool. So yeah, that's our Christmas tree story. And yeah, we will be going to Poland soon, in like a week and a half, and I will be staying there with Stasia till January the 6th, so a bit long. I will be going, Gleb will be going back a few days earlier, but when we were buying the tickets at first we did not realize that the kindergarten will be closed till 8th of January. So, so I thought it doesn't make sense to come back and just be with Stash at home and he missing grandpa and stuff like that. So we moved my and Stash's ticket to the 6th, and Gleb is coming back on the 3rd or something because he has to work. So yeah, Gleb's first week at work was really intense. He was so tired, but yeah, let's hope it's for the best, because he needs to, you know, get to know everybody. He had so many meetings, so let's hope it will be good. And yeah, I'm not sure whether there will be an episode before Christmas. I have some hope that I will be able to make at least a vlog or something when I'm there in Poland, because I'm getting a new laptop, and maybe then I will be able to you know, process the videos there. Who knows? If I don't see you before Christmas, I wish you everything best. I hope you will enjoy your time and have a lot of wonderful food and wonderful wonderful presents. Something's wrong with me today, really. Yeah, everything best. Happy knitting. Bye.